Right then, so 4 has been slain, and we're on a Charred Scar. Let's see how fast I can go. Alright, so the Paladins will hold the line while I basically get going. Here we go. You know, I forget if like this is a zone that basically has like, you know, like, you know, teleportation ruins, basically like, you know, disable or anything like that, but whatever. Damn, no step up from there, but oh well, that's fine. Gotta go fast. Still no step up, but that's fine. I don't expect I'll be making bad time for like this like game or anything like that, so let's just push it. Here's our first rare. Oh, there's the first dead rare. Hey, step up actually activated for once. You know, I gotta make myself go fast by doing like this. Go! Let's do this. By the way, it's worth knowing these guys are basically like, you know, all my level for the most part, so let's just kill him. Kill off these guys. I think I did that wrong, but whatever, we still have Tumble. I should be using Tumble a lot more, but whatever. Let's kill off these guys here. My luck is pretty bad for getting step up, but whatever. Do a little bit of tumbling. It feels dirty, you know, using tumble to like move faster. It makes me think of like those first-person games where, like, you know, it's faster to sort of dodge move than it is like to actually normally move. Let's get here. We'll pop these guys in the face. Let's jump here. There's a step up. I just want to step around these guys before I start, you know, acting my talents like this, so... And by the way, I am like, you know, sort of like, you know, burning here a little bit, but whatever. Oh, we should be near the end. Of course, if it weren't a sort of fight. Let's do this. Hop over these guys a little bit. There we go, step up went off. And yeah, I'm basically skipping these guys for the most part because I'm like, you know, just try to get to the end to like, you know, beat the counter, so. I don't really have to do that, but you know, I'm just doing it for heck, you know, sake of it, so. I can always come back to kill the enemies. This looks like the end. And here we are, for the most part. I race through a Charred Scar to stop the sorcerers. And here's Firk, the, you know, Ferret's High Guard. Let's sort of quick stun this guy. Now, I lined up this guy as a damage shield of like 7 of like 371. I'm not sure if this is gonna like, you know, damage like his like, you know, shield basically too much, but we'll see. Okay, so I was basically gonna kill his shield off anyways, but basically I just try to extend like all my like, you know, things there with like, you know, twist the knife, so he's crippled, he's got, you know, spirit poison still on him a little bit. And he's done. Alright, let's see here. I'm sort of nearing like the end of my like, you know, my levels here, but whatever, that's fine. You know, it'd be fun if I could actually like daze like bosses like this, so maybe I'll get this up a little bit more for that. The thing about the Marauder is like, he does like so much damage that like, you know, he can basically like, you know, daze like, you know, some like, you know, targets very, very well. And by the way, I maxed out my cunning over here, so we're gonna start playing willpower. I have no idea what I'm gonna put over here though. Again, like reduced gains basically from like getting like Rideborn up at this point, so I have no idea why I just want to put it in over here basically, so maybe accuracy? I'll note that basically, like, you know, it actually does like tie into like backstab here, so I was gonna get that up maybe a little bit. Okay, now we're gonna get a fight basically like, everything like, left here, so here we go. Whee! Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me at all. Ooh! We got something about Zadok. So research Gemot's Demystification of Gods, Chapter 9, Zadok. Zadok held the title of Blightweaver. It loved the creatures which crawled close to the earth and toiled in Yael's filth, but had no love for its sapient races. As such, it was attributed to, in many mythologies to the creation of numerous diseases and plagues. Some myths state that there was a necessity to Zadok's presence, as its plagues prevented any one race dominating the world and kept a balance of sorts. On the other hand, many of the other myths attest that the god had a cruel curiosity. It spread blight across the world and created diseases just to see what sort of effect they would have on a sapient life. If it weren't for the other gods in Yael, it is believed that Zadok would have scoured the entire world of sapient life. Zadok was one of the first gods to be felled in the god hunt by the hunter Brazier. The Short Tool had a particular dislike for the god, as it had tried to undermine him with plagues numerous times. Strains of Zadok's diseases are thought to still be on Yael to this day, waiting for some unfortunate victim to carry them back to civilization. So Zadok may commit one last act of spite against sapient life. Looks like some of the paladins survived, by the way. I'm not sure, but I think on higher difficulties, they sometimes die, so good for them. Alright, well, we basically wiped out the the orcs basically from the Charred Scar. I don't actually have any resistance to light, so it might be a good idea to actually pick up some resistance to light if I need it, so we'll keep this for emergencies, I guess. This is a nice dagger, by the way, because it basically improves your resist penetration and critical multiplier, so not bad. This is probably still the better dagger here, because gives me conversion to dark and gives me spirit poison and other stuff, but I'm always looking for better stuff. Actually, a better question to ask myself: am I still weak to no, there's a lot of light race in this thing. Am I still weak to light damage, so to speak? I'm actually not that weak to light resistance anymore, because I now have the cloak that basically bumps up to 55. I'm actually weak just to blight and lightning, which is probably gonna be my downfall of these things up here, so something to look into, I guess. Alright, so I'm back from the Charred Scar. Where the orcs took the staff. Alright, well, we avenged our men. And now we got some prizes for the orcs to destroy and our stuff. Now, I thought to myself that it might be a good idea to actually head back to, Maj'Eyal to sort of clear up the filth, from these, dungeons before I forget about them, so let's go about doing that, I think. We'll find, Pale Drake in here. I'm going the wrong way, I think. That leads out. There he is! Level 1. So there's Pale Drake. A malevolent skeleton archmage that has taken control of Dreadfall since the Master's demise. I doubt he'll be much trouble, but Let's just smack into him. This guy's only level 43, by the way, so we should rip through him pretty fast. There's a ruined skull. Oh yeah, it stops healing, doesn't it? So that's the ruined skull from this guy. Basically, it's a gem. Yeah, these are all probably gonna be too weak to really look at, but whatever. Remove all that. I'm trying to think of where I have to go. I know it's basically in a Skitterling cave or something here, so let's go fight our gem cells, basically, so to speak. Alright, so this is a bit about the console. Let's go find the the Silchrum here. There it is. The spell-based Silchrum. Where'd it go? Oh, it went invisible, that's why I couldn't see it. Let's take off some of his health right there. Yeah, it's dead. There's the Stormbringer's gauntlets. Basically, gives you access to lightning. Shatter Afflictions. Cooldown 22. Cooldown 15. Block on 67. Well, that's kind of weak, that rune there, so we're not going to worry about it. That's done. While we're in the area, let's go to the these over here. You can see it coming down from the south right there. The Corrupted Sandworm. Oh, we got the Lost Ruby Eye if I want to. Commit suicide. So there's the Worm Bile, a thick vial, lumpy fluid. Who knows what will do to you if you drink it. There's also Lost Ruby Eye. One of the Ruby Eyes, a legendary giant golem, Ephathon. It is said it was made by the halflings during the Age of Pyre as a weapon against the orcs. Even though it's been destroyed, it managed to deal a crippling blow by killing their leader, Garkul the Devourer. It didn't actually kill Garkul, it just crippled him, but whatever. We'll drink that, I guess, to get my stats up here a little bit, so why not? We got a calorie point from that, by the way. Now, here's a question, by the way. I actually have a spare calorie point, and I don't have anything to spend it on, because, I've already got my inscriptions here. I mean, I got a few points I can spend, on this stuff up here, I guess. These are all the brawler towns, by the way, I believe, if I recall. Might be nice to get those. There's also poisons down here. There's also something else I can do with this extra point. I can actually, drop it on one of the, things here to improve it, so... Out of these talent trees, which do I, prefer, the best to, be, benefit from? I could, boost up these to, get like more from this. So 59 like blind speed. We get like 44 like accuracy from like precise strikes. 30% critical chance. Rush should go up to range 11. Down from like range 10 basically. It's also Bloodthirst down here. That puts up to 20% the like Moral Terror. Bloodbath would be like improved of course. Unstoppable 7 turns. I guess Unstoppable doesn't get more than 7 turns, so it's not really going to improve Unstoppable, but you know what, you get the idea. There's battle tactics. Let's just put it in there just because, actually guys also put it over here as well. I gotta remember this is stuff over here. Let's see, combat training. If I boost this up, that boosts it up to 20% like all damage since I get like more accuracy, more weapon mastery, 93% damage, 93% from daggers. That's actually pretty good like game for like this stuff up here. I mean, it doesn't really help over here, but whatever. There's this stuff over here. Probably let's go like this. That seems like the best place to drop it for now. You may not explore this level, because it's this level. Let's get to the mage, or not the mage, but the maze. And we'll fight the the horrors that are in here. Huh, I thought there was something in the maze. There it is. Nimicil, the spider. Let's just daze it. Here's the Wintertide file, the warp boots. So critical strike's now 20%, and now like at 70% more damage to like, an enemy, I basically like dazed them. Willpower can go up a little bit more, I guess, as well. And now that my willpower is this high, by the way, I can actually make use of it to put on my weapon, by the way. So now I can put like the this thing right here. I still don't have the willpower apparently for that. Because I was getting 8 willpower from this apparently, so we still need to get some more willpower, but we're getting there. There's the warp boots. They just give you spell power, maximum life, negative life regen, resistance to blight. That's not bad. Spit blight. Not a bad thing, but not really for his character. I guess we'll go kill Snaproot next. So let's go find Snaproot. I forget if he's on like this level or like the next one. We'll find out in a moment, I guess. There he is, right there. Level 3 of Old Forest. So stun him, disarm him, confuse him. Blaze Burninator. Face of Fear. So it's basically a cone of fire if I want. I think I can use that basically from, in my inventory if I want to. That's great, basically good for like, curses, the curse characters, so not really for me really, so whatever. Do. Making lots of money here, by the way. That'll be useful for the the merchant when I get around to it, but we're not quite there. Let's go fight the Shade. Or Course Fury, I guess is what it's called. There he is right there, Course Fury. There's a Summertide. That's a shield, so I don't really care about it. All the fun stuff you basically kill when you come over to, like, you know, these guys. Oh, I missed the Sun Paladin somewhere, so... I think it's in here somewhere. There he is. Illumined the Fallen. So basically it's like, you know, a cursed Sun Paladin here. Sanguine Shield. Alright, well. Daikara, I think, is next. Let's go to Daikara. I'll find the orc. There's, like, you know, Masak. Let's get rid of this. Why not? Don't really need it, but, you know. We're finally powerful enough that I don't really care about anything I'm basically coming across, but that's fine. The Black Plate, Ruckish all about you. Is there anything left inside? Perseverance. So basically there's, like, you know, the, like, sword for, like, you know, the Krogs. I think I had the sword in Unlock 2, so you probably already seen this, like, you know, description, but, you know. I love this, like, sword. I basically, like, you know, actually, like, you know, wrote the description for, like, this, like, piece of equipment because, like, I actually want to help design. There's the Black Plate, that's massive. Let's just see if it's Perseverance I basically picked up or if it's, like, you know, the other one. Basically, it's like a mace and a sword, so... We're just gonna quickly check to see, like, you know, if it's mace or a sword I picked up on Unlock 2. Unlock 2, what did you pick up? What did Unlock 2 pick up? And yeah, it's basically Perseverance, so we've basically already seen this longsword, so I won't bother you with it too much. Alright, well, I guess the question is what do I do with my character now? I basically, like, you know, done basically what I wanted to do for the first episode. We basically, like, visited Charred Scar. We went and, like, you know, smacked into, you know, all the, like, you know, the upper tier guys that we basically, like, you know, can find basically back in the first tier dungeons and second tier dungeons in Driftfall. I guess at this point I should probably go back to, like, you know, either the Elven, like, you know, ruins or, like, the, like, you know, Scourge Pits to sort of, like, you know, clear them out. Those probably won't be too long to basically go through, so we'll sell all this space right here, I guess. So I can't cross back into a Temple Rift, of course, but whatever. Actually, you know what I should actually do right now? Bear Escape. I can actually go back to, like, these, like, you know, towns, basically see if they have, like, any, like, you know, good infusions and stuff I can actually pick up. Because, you know, we're actually at that point where, like, you know, I may want to buy, like, better infusions if they're available. So, wild infusions, basically, if, like, you know, warrior. So these might be useful. Skills of Sonic reduces, like, you know, damage by 30% for, like, you know, 10 turns. Well, this is probably still better, so I won't worry about that one. We got Regeneration Rune of the Titan in here, which basically does, like, you know, 564 over, like, you know, life over 5 turns. We got basically Duelist for, like, you know, 477 for, you know, killing 13. Nope, they aren't going to compete, so. Heroes is, like, you know, scaling with, like, you know, Duelist, so might be worth checking out. What I really need to basically find is, like, you know, something of like cutting, because that's, like, you know, where I basically get the good stuff. So that's 490. That's like, no. Okay. I thought I was going to find things for sure, by the way, but you just want to check there, make sure. These, like, do reset basically when we come back from, like, you know, Maj'Eyal, so. So while infusions here, Wizard, Sneak. This is cooldown of 8. I mean, I prefer to have, like, you know, I'll actually note, but I used to have, like, you know, I didn't really care about the cooldown for movement infusions, but if you actually have, like, a very, like, you know, quick cooldown, it's actually, like, you know, good to actually use these again and again. And by the way, I can actually talk to this guy now and see, like, you know, hold on, you're a participation in Meta Wilds. Alright, enough of that, basically don't really care about this stuff. You know, I'm actually thinking about, like, you know, possibly testing out runes here, by the way, at this point. I may want to get, like, sort of like, you know, a low power, like, you know, teleportation rune to basically use. I won't buy, like, shielding runes and stuff like that. Maybe I'll get, like, you know, Charred Afflictions here. So this is basically the warrior. Basically gives me absorb of 122. This might be worth keeping because, like, you know, getting rid of, like, you know, detrimental effects is always good on yourself. There's an F-roll rune, so basically, like, well, like, you know, F-roll, basically, like, you know, you gain more resistance, you gain basically more speed. So I feel like the thing about this rune here, by the way, it basically makes you go faster and, like, you know, reduce the amount of damage you basically take. Plus, you're basically, like, you know, invisible, so that's nice. Acid Wave and Biting Gale. They're the same as they were once before. Now, I should probably know about the Blink runes here, by the way. I think these have been, like, you know, changed so that, like, you know, well, they're basically, as you basically see right there, basically, like, you know, you have, like, you know, all resistance basically increased, you have your defenses increased, you have your, you know, new negative side effects basically reduced. So, pretty powerful, like, you know, Blink runes basically are. Not really good for my character, but, you know, they're pretty good for what they are. I think they got my control Blink runes basically, like, gone, which is kind of sucky, but oh well. There's a Mana Search rune, of course. I'll buy this for now. I don't think Elvia gets anything new or Durf, but you know. Wants to do a quick check, of course. So yeah, Blink runes basically are like, you know. All there is basically is like Blink runes and no like control Blink or anything like that. You know, I'm actually like, you know, I'm actually tempted to like buy an Ethel rune if it's like, you know, good to basically try it out. Just gonna do a quick check to see what these like runes basically are at. So that increased my like resist by like, you know, 46%? No. 28% right there for like all resistance. Like a cooldown of 20. And you know what, guys, buy these things. They're not like that expensive to basically buy, so let's buy it. I haven't like tested runes out for like a long time. I like the like, you know, infusions, and I may want to go back to actually like, you know, update my like infusion guide, which I basically like, you know, did on Steam a while ago. So let's just test these out. That's the wrong shop. That's the wrong, like, you know, stat, unfortunately, so we can't do anything with this one. Now, a question sort of pops up to me, but which is better? Is it like better to have like lower cooldown, or is it better to have like, you know, more power? I'm thinking that like, you know, more power is actually pretty good basically for these runes if like, you know, it basically gives enough for it, so also have a lot more dexterity, so that's basically helping out with like the dexterity one here basically, so Charred Affliction, we have like, you know, cooldown 13. Yeah, I don't really care about those ones. This is probably like not something I should really be showing you guys, but I mean, I'm going to like, you know, test these runes, so it's sort of important to like, you know, buy this stuff and sort of like show off like, you know, where I basically got it, so shopping! It's fun. Those are too weak, probably. Ooh, look at this! 757 life over 5 turns. Cooldown 16. I mean, it's like, you know, a lot of health, that one. I suppose it's probably pretty comparable to this one over here, so it's not that much better, but, you know, it's pretty good. Then we got some infusions down here. Don't care though. Alright, the big, like, you know, one that's gonna have all the runes is gonna be like, you know, Last Hope. So let's go down there. Let's see what we got here. So we got Heroism Rune of the Duelist Infusion. So 762 life, over 7 turns for 25 like cooldown. That's actually better than my current one, by the way. So we'll buy that one. I mean, that's got, you know, nice army worth considering, I guess. 13. So I get like, you know, massive like, you know, damage reduction with like these ones here. You know, it's worth knowing, by the way, I'm actually really using like these like ones here for like, you know, I'm using Wild Fusion more for like, you know, the, you know, damage reduction than I am for everything else. Basically, the nice thing about these like infusions here, Wild Infusions are like, you know, they've been transforming from being like, you know, what they basically were, like, you know, used for like reducing like status defects, and now it's basically more like, you know, these are like used to like, you know, reduce like, you know, damage to yourself. So that's what makes these like a lot better now, I guess, like the Wild Infusion. So yeah, that's worth keeping basically. So yeah, it's a thing. Then we got the stuff here. So skills of the warrior. Gets you resist free 7%. We'll check that one out in a moment. Let's just, check that one. So, Storm Shield. Activate Ruin to summon protect the storm around you. While activating the storm, will completely block all damage over 20 up to 4 turns. We're just gonna test that, I guess. Damage shield is damage shield. You know, I have to sort of think to myself, with heroes and ruins being like the way they basically are, is there ever like point to actually buying like the shielding ruins anymore? Like this has like a far quicker cooldown, but heroism is basically heroism basically. So yeah. Alright, this is all over here now, so. We're just gonna sell this, I think. This is probably the better one, but I mean, I'm basically going to try to go for shorter cooldowns with these of ruins, or Charred Affliction basically. Oh, so these it's worth knowing these things basically teleport you up to 5 spaces within the last sight. So I wonder if how this basically works, basically, these ruins here now. I don't really use Blink basically on these characters because they're melee based, but I think we're just gonna go check out to see if we can find the best Blink ruin basically possible to test out just for now. So come up here, we'll look for Blink Ruins. That's probably the best one right there, so. No, that's the best one right there. Why does Blink Ruin? Alright, well that's basically gonna be it for this episode. Basically, I went for the Charred Scar, I didn't all the backup guardians. Now I'm just gonna go mostly on over here, I guess, we're just gonna test some ruins and stuff like that, and do a Scourge Pit and see what's basically over here for the most part. But that'll be for next time. And for this time, we're just gonna save the game and say goodbye for now. So take care.